quiero escarlata.
You knew this would happen?
Everything changed.
Este es William Mann de Missouri. Sé quién soy.
Cuando terminemos contigo, no volverás a ser David Webb.
I hadn't met him before this film, just been a huge admirer of him as an actor, and yes, he is all of that. He's the most chilled, dad and husband and person, and he it's amazing to see someone who's been in the industry for as long as he is and has proven being such a diverse actor, and on a film like this too. Being extremely physical, doing all the stunts, working for 5 months and being on set every day, he was still kind of the person with the biggest energy and the biggest smile, and always wanted to make sure that everyone kind of was in a good vibe. And for me, coming on board as the newbie, it was very sweet to have someone as easy to work with as him.
Me acuerdo de todo.
Que lo recuerdes todo no significa que lo sepas todo.
Cuéntamelo.
Well, I was very happy to be able to use all my abilities in this part. No, I mean, it's pretty extraordinary to meet some of the people who have the similar kind of abilities that Heather Lee has in this film. It's a whole new generation that has kind of come to the surface since the last Jason Bourne movie 10 years ago. The world has changed. We are now dependent by technology. Our governments rule countries and warfare through it. And suddenly the people who are the best in that area are actually the people who have the power.
Nos han hackeado. Podría ser peor que Snowden.
Tenemos reconocimiento facial.
Dios mío, es Jason Bourne.
¿Por qué ha vuelto ahora?
So the truth is, I was out there for the awards night, and it's a bit of a wonderful blur of what happened that night. And 2 days later, I went back to the set of Jason Bourne in London and continued work. And since then, I started the film I'm shooting now. I was doing press, a film with Wim Wenders, which is very different from this, European drama. And I haven't been able to bring him back to Europe, so it was a one-nighter with Oscar. So I hope that I get to... My friend is taking care of him in LA, and I hope that I will soon be able to collect him and bring him back home.
Hay una manifestación delante del Parlamento griego. La aprovechará para ocultarse.
Te han localizado. Tenemos que irnos.
I liked computer games, and I thought it was the first time I found a young woman who was the lead of an adventure game. And then, of course, we have Angelina Jolie, who made Lara Croft iconic through the films that she made. And then, but then they rebooted the game in 2013, and they had another one coming out, and they were a big success. And especially, they became quite known because of the maybe even more in-depth story behind them, of the origin story of who Lara Croft is. I did a lot of years in ballet, and I think I always approach characters from a physical point of view, even if it's someone in front of a computer or if it's a robot. But to be able to use big action and get to be that physical is something that I'm really looking forward to.